Ladies and gentlemen, do not adjust your set. I am Hitman, guys. Welcome to your official predictions for NXT Stand and Deliver. And of course, I'm not alone in this endeavor. Please welcome, as always, the humble man, Gary. Gary, welcome to the contracts.
Yo, what's good, my man, Cause Painting.
And shit, man. You ready to get down with this?
Let's do this shit like Brutus.
Alright. Now to start things off, it is the Vanity Project, Brad Baylor and Ricky Smokes versus Los Americanos for the NXT Tag Team Championship. You know, when I look at Los Americanos and El Grande Americano in Ludwig Kaiser, you know, it's a pretty interesting situation that they got going on, and along with Chad Gable, because they are the first cases of being face in one place and being heel in another place simultaneously. It's pretty dope. Where Chad Gable, as the original El Grande Americano, he is face when he's on Raw, but in AAA he's heel.
Right.
But Los Americanos and El Grande Americano, they're heel on Raw, but they're face in NXT and AAA.
Exactly.
Like that shit is so crazy, and especially in NXT, the crowd's really behind them.
Yeah, they are. They really are.
But with that being said, honestly, I like both the Vanity Project and Los Americanos. So choosing one to win, you know, it really sucks because as much as I like Los Americanos, a part of me feels that the Vanity Project should retain just because they're younger, and they, in my opinion, still have more to do. And I think, you know, having a long title reign will do it for them, especially with Jackson Drake when he finally wins another singles title.
Exactly. Right.
How about you?
Honestly speaking, I'm torn as to who I want to win. I'm really torn as to who I want to win. That's going to be a good match. It's tough to see who I want to win.
Definitely will. And I have no doubt that both El Grande Americano and Jackson Drake are going to get involved in the match. But
yeah, I think so too.
But considering this is NXT, El Grande Americano is not going to get involved unless Jackson Drake does.
Correct.
Just because, like I said, they're face in NXT, so they're not gonna react until the heel does something.
Right. Exactly.
Moving on, we have Miles Bourne versus Johnny Gargano for the North American title. I can't lie, I have been absolutely loving Johnny's gimmick of just planking.
Oh yeah, honestly speaking, you know, I kind of found that storyline kind of like stupid, because it's like great talent, and look what they were on SmackDown. Look what they have him doing. You know what I'm saying? Now they're going back to NXT, be more serious. That's cool, but we already know that's kind of going to be temporary. It's, you know, NXT temporary. Like what's with the rest of the talents that will go back to NXT, but they're on the main roster already. They go back to NXT. It's only temporarily.
Yeah.
So it's like I hated what they had Johnny doing as of right now.
Well, I guess
it's entertaining and funny. Don't get me wrong, it's entertaining and funny. I kind of like it, and I kind of don't like it. I kind of like it because it's kind of funny. I kind of don't like it because it's stupid.
Alright, be that as it may. But
I mean, we all have opinions. I mean, if you find it interesting, no problem. But it's like, great talent like that, and that's what y'all doing.
yeah. But also Johnny's pretty committed to it because there was one day he was streaming on Twitch and he was planking even on Twitch.
Oh.
So he was committed to the gimmick.
Okay, that's cool then.
And then how he won the number one contenders match was funny, where Candice LeRae literally pushed him onto the pinfall.
Oh wow!
Now, as far as who wins, honestly, this one's just as tough because part of me's thinking that they're gonna give it to Johnny just so his planking gimmick ends. But another part of me thinks that Johnny's gonna put over Miles Bourne just because he's finally won a title and whatnot. But but if he does put him over, I hope he keeps the whole planking thing going.
That's cool.
Moving on, we have JC Jane versus Kendall Gray versus Lola Vice in a triple threat match for the NXT Women's title. Now, because you more than likely didn't see NXT.
Well, no, I got news for you. I did. Even better, I was there in person.
Oh, okay. All right, so then I can say what happened without being a spoiler.
Yes, sir.
Now, for those of y'all who saw NXT and didn't see a resolution, like we didn't see upon going off the air, here's what happened. Kendall Gray and Lola Vice had a number one contenders match, but in the closing moments of the match, there was a double decision, where Lola Vice got pinned, but at the same time, Kendall Gray tapped out. So the match was naturally made a draw, and thus this match is now triple threat. But at least in my opinion, when they slowed it down, in my opinion, I think Kendall Gray tapped out first before the ref counted 3.
Right.
But
I was there, so I was like, yo, it's crazy.
Now, as far as who wins this match, honestly, for me, I say either way, JC's losing, just because I feel that she's ready to go to the main roster.
I wouldn't debate you there. She's great talent. I wouldn't mind if my girl JC retains. I really want my girl Lola Vice to win.
Yeah. And sure, if she goes to the main roster, then that'll more than likely either one cause Fatal Influence to split, or all 3 of them will get called up together. But if JC goes up alone, then I say Laney Reed and Fountain Henley need to find another third member.
Exactly.
But as far as who wins this match, yeah, either Lola Vice or Kendall Gray will work just fine. And the biggest reason why I don't want JC to retain, I mean, aside from the feeling that she's ready to go to the main roster, is also because in her last title defense, I think she was facing, Zarya. No, I think she was facing Zarya and Sol Ruka. But either way, freaking I know she's a heel, but her sneaking out the back door to win that, to retain, just pissed me off, man. Because Zarya had that match in the palm of her hands, and she didn't even take the pin. But then,
Right.
but then again, that's a risk you run in a triple threat match.
Right.
And
Exactly.
and I'm glad that Kendall Gray dropped the Evolve Women's title. So now, you know, so now I no longer have a problem with her winning the title.
Right.
But here's the thing when it comes to Lola Vice, she already has the AAA mixed tag title. But, you know, wouldn't be the first time someone's held a WWE title and a AAA title simultaneously. So, hey, why not?
Right, exactly. Correct.
Moving on, we have Zarya versus Sol Ruka. Well, the breakup has been a long time coming.
Right.
In your opinion, who do you feel is more at fault for Zarya turning on Sol Ruka?
I'd say maybe Zarya.
I mean, me personally, I honestly have to say Sol Ruka is at fault, just because I understand where Zarya is coming from. Because basically, you know, Sol Ruka was getting all the shine, and Zarya, despite all of her talents and prowess, you know, she was she played second fiddle. She was stuck in the background. Where Sol Ruka was getting all the chances, all the opportunities, she wasn't getting jack.
Right, exactly.
And sure, you know, there was that time where Sol Ruka let Zarya defend the women's North American title and lost, but even so, you know, it's not like she was champion. So.
Right, exactly.
And then again, when it came to them together, you know, who was it that was talked about more? It was always Sol Ruka.
Exactly.
And keep in mind that, you know, that Zarya is super talented and shit, but you wouldn't know because everybody paid attention to Sol Ruka. That's not even. And don't get me wrong, you know, she deserves the shine that she gets, but, you know, where she was getting the shine, Zarya wasn't.
Exactly.
And me personally, I want Zarya to win.
Oh yeah, I gotcha.
How about you?
I mean, either one is fine with me, honestly speaking. As hard as who are going to win. Honestly. Either one's fine. That's going to be another good match, too.
Moving on, we have Tatum Paxley versus Blake Monroe for the women's North American title. You know, this has really been something else. First off, freaking Blake Jack Tatum's title and parading around as if it's hers.
Right.
Even though the side plates clearly have Tatum's name on it.
Right.
Kind of reminds me of that time where Jinder Mahal stole the WWE title from Randy Orton and was parading around with it, taking pictures with it, when all he needed to do was be patient, because I think it was 2 weeks later was when he won the title.
Exactly. Correct.
But in any case, honestly, I honestly got Blake winning this by, and I got her winning this by cheating.
Honestly speaking, I think Blake's gonna win as well.
Like unless Tatum does something to counter the cheating, I really can't see her winning this because, sure, you know, Tatum is crazy and stuff, but you know, Blake has that crazy side that she lets out.
Right, exactly.
And I honestly think her crazy is on par with Tatum's crazy. And when stuff are equal like that, it cancels each other out. Kind of like offsetting penalties in football.
That's right. That's right, my brother. Good way to fucking put it, man.
And that's why I feel that the offsetting crazy is what's gonna give Blake the edge, and then give her the opening to cheat and win the title.
Right.
What say you?
Now you're correct about that, but I think honestly, I think Blake's gonna win. It's gonna be a good match, but I think Blake's retaining it.
Retaining it? You mean winning it?
I mean, I think Blake's
winning.
retaining it.
Winning it.
Winning it, yeah.
But I understand your confusion because again, she stole the title, and
Exactly.
and you know, I find it funny that they fought on this past NXT, and Tatum did get the upper hand, but yet Blake still was able to get her hands on the title and walk out with it.
Exactly.
Kind of reminds me of when Baron Corbin was on his broke gimmick, and he stole Big E's Money in the Bank briefcase.
Oh yeah, that shit was crazy too.
Freaking Big E beat him down, but he still got his hands on it.
Yup.
Anyways, moving on before I get any further distracted. We have the main event, Joe Hendry versus Ricky Saints versus Ethan Page versus Tony D'Angelo in a fatal four-way match for the NXT title.
I say it's gonna be a great match. It really is. It's gonna be a great match. I want my boy Joe Hendry to retain. I mean my boy Ricky had it already. My boy Ethan has had it before.
And then there's Tony. He's never had it.
He's never had it. So I hope my boy Joe retains it in the next rematch, either on an episode of NXT or in NXT's next PLE. If my boy Joe was to lose, I want it to be my boy Tony D'Angelo. But I feel like Tony D'Angelo. Tony D'Angelo's been on the main roster. I mean, Tony D'Angelo's been on NXT for almost 5 years. Or it's probably been 5 years exactly, and he hasn't won it yet. So he's due to have it. He's had the North American already, so he's due to have the NXT championship. Then I happen to like him. His old gimmick, new gimmick, love Tony.
Yeah, you know, it's crazy. I really, you know, think this contrast, comparing him being as the Don to what he is now, you know, it's such a crazy contrast, but it's a good contrast, you know.
Right.
Like for one thing, he's dropped the Italian accent, and you know he's just by himself, you know.
Right.
And because I mean, you know, look at how the family turned out. Freaking Luca Crucifino got released. Stax is a part of Bertha right now.
Right.
And then Adriana Rizzo, she's actually injured.
Right, exactly.
And like for me, for like the longest, I thought she was just off TV just because, you know, that happens a lot when it comes to some NXT stars, where they'll be off TV a lot and they'll either be appearing on Evolve or just not at all.
Right.
But yeah, she honestly, given her injury, she's probably gonna be out for a long time.
Right.
Because for those of y'all that don't know, and I'm pretty sure you don't know either, dogs. Rizzo, she actually tore her ACL and she tore her meniscus.
Oh shit.
So yeah, she's gonna be out for a long time.
Oh wow. Shit's crazy.
Now I know I probably don't need to say this, but I'll say it anyway. But I know this Stand and Deliver is gonna be epic.
Yeah, it will be.
I expect nothing less out of NXT, you know.
Right.
So, you know,
NXT always delivers, so hell fucking yeah, I'm looking for it's gonna be fucking great.
yeah, and
It's kind of a
go ahead.
say it again.
No, go ahead.
It's kind of a good thing. We're always used to it being informed the same week as WrestleMania because we were used to it. It's kind of gonna feel different, but in a way, it's kind of good because it's kind of at times too much to like watch at the moment or whatever. Because if you have something busy doing on one of those days, so it's kind of good that it's not aligning the same week as WrestleMania.
Yeah, see, that's why you
Great. That again.
No, I was saying, see, that's why you got to clear your schedule for that day. That way you can watch both events.
Yeah, exactly. So it's great. It's great that it's still in the same month as WrestleMania. Very great. But had it weeks before, very great.
Yeah, because back when like it was the same day as WrestleMania Night 1, like that shit, that wasn't cool.
Exactly.
Like, don't get me wrong, I'm all for watching a lot of wrestling, but putting those like almost back to back, even though I just said, you know, you gotta, you know, make time for it and like free up time. Some people don't have that luxury.
Exactly.
But you know, it is what it is.
Right.
But yeah, I'm definitely down with this. So yeah, that's going. And honestly, part of me wants them to have a special stage for Stand and Deliver, just because it's literally it's NXT's WrestleMania.
Exactly.
But you know, I ain't gonna be mad if they don't. It was more just, you know, wishful thinking.
Right.
But other than that, that's gonna do it for this episode, ladies and gentlemen. Definitely want to thank each and every one of y'all for taking the time out of your busy schedule to come and chill with your boys. Definitely want to thank the humble man, as always, for coming through, kicking his wrestling knowledge.
Hell yeah. You already know it. Hell yeah, we'll be coming right back at y'all with the results for NXT Stand and Deliver. And also, we'll be coming right back at y'all like a week after the results. We'll be coming at y'all with the predictions for WrestleMania 42, night 1s and night 2.
Yes, sir. So, if y'all enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit the like button. Comment if you feel like it. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss a new video. And as always, Struggle Vision Productions, it's the Hitman and the Humble Man. And if you see us coming, run.